Rose Parade started as a promotional effort for the city of Pasadena, California back in 1890 and later became a beautiful display of flowers and the premier New Year's Day celebration. Shriners Hospitals for Children was proud to be a participant in the 127th edition of this iconic parade. The history of the Shriners organization's participation in the Rose Parade dates back a few decades. In 2011, Shriners Hospitals for Children focused its participation on promoting the 22-location healthcare system.
But it's very important to Shriners Hospital for Children to have the float in the Rose Bowl Parade, but I think for two aspects. One, obviously for the Shriners, our members, that be able to sit at home and watch TV and say, you know, I'm a part of that, and to have the pride of seeing the float as it goes through the parade. And the other aspect, obviously, is to be able to get the word out as to what we do. We're deliver the best care in the world, but if people don't know who we are, so the awareness part is very important to Shriners Hospitals for Children.
The 2016 Shriners Hospitals for Children's float was called Fezzi Races to Adventure and features a gigantic fire truck driven by a 17-foot Fezzi, our mascot and honorary member of the fraternity, Shriners International. Fezzi's team included his faithful friend, a Dalmatian, his co-pilot and fellow Shriner, NASCAR race car driver David Reagan, Imperial Potentate Jerry Gant, and First Lady Lisa, past Imperial Potentate and Trustee Emeritus Tad Claypool and Lady Kay, along with 6 patients from 3 different Shriners hospitals. The patients riding on the float are representative of the success stories that can be found at every one of our 22 locations.
It's kind of funny that, I drive a race car 36, 38 weekends a year. I'm on TV a lot, but they seem to be more excited about the Rose Parade, coming out here on behalf of the Shriners Hospitals for Children and, getting to see some of the patient ambassadors be in the parade. That was a big deal to me and the family.
When you think about it, out of everyone in the world, a lot of people want to come and watch the Rose Bowl Parade. That's on their bucket list. But to actually be able to be in it on one of the floats and riding down, it's just an experience that is just so amazing, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, honestly. First seeing it, I was just so amazed because I've never been so close to something so beautiful and huge and amazing. I've never experienced anything like this before, and just seeing it now and actually be able to ride on it later is just something that I'll never forget.
This original representation illustrated the commitment to helping children overcome challenges and become as independent as possible and race to the adventures that the future will bring.
When you see how massive the floats are and you see how much time and effort have been put into it. And for me to be able to be on one of those floats is crazy to think about.
Since I was 11 months old, I've been coming to this hospital, and I've only had wonderful, fond memories of the hospital. So I believe it's a perfect theme for this year.
The Rose Parade is all about the flowers, seeds, and colorful organic materials. Floragraphs of patients engaged in multiple sports decorate the rear of the float as a reminder that children from Shriners Hospitals are living their own adventures in life.
The detail is absolutely incredible. I mean, it's like the Dalmatian dog on our float with all of the little pieces of rice it took to make a white Dalmatian. I'm just amazed of the detail. And they actually look so much bigger in person than we think about watching the parade on TV.
The detail blew me away with the floats. Obviously, just reading about the parade in the paper, watching on TV, you don't appreciate and really respect the detail that all these floats have, and definitely blew me away how much detail there goes into these floats.
It's really nice to come out and get to support the Shrine, get to support the Children's Hospital, and so to be able to come out here and put all of the decorations on the float and help make that a possibility, it's really entertaining.
I thought it was great beforehand, but now it just makes it so much more amazing that we're able to do hands-on activities with it. This was a great once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me, being able to help out.
Oh, it's incredible. I didn't realize, I knew a lot of work went into it. I didn't realize how much work went into it, how much fine details involved. You have some people putting flowers and some people putting flower petals. So the level of detail and the amount of people working on it is just incredible. Doing something together with my family that supports the hospital. And then when we watch the parade from home, it'll be just that much better knowing, when our float goes by, I can say I was a part of that.
My dad's a Shriner, and he told us about this, and he explained it, and I wanted to help out. It feels really cool because we get to help out to something for kids my age that needs help.
All of the efforts of our hundreds of volunteers paid off as Fezzi Races to Adventure received the tournament's Volunteers Trophy.
You know, I think the speed limit for the parade's going to be a little bit slower than what I would like to do, so I'll just let Fezzi take control of the float.
Millions around the world got to see Fezzi Race to Adventure down Orange Grove Boulevard. And in turn, this gave Shriners Hospitals for Children and Shriners International the opportunity to tell their story of hope, healing, and love to the rescue.